Hey guys, it's Angel, and today I am going to be showing you a tour of my bookshelf. I was inspired to do this video by a YouTuber called Readbyzoe. I just discovered her and she's an amazing, so if you like booktube, which is basically YouTube just about all books, then you should really go check her out. She's amazing. Just do it. Link is below. So because I already did this, let's hop straight into the video so I can get this over with for a second time. On my top shelf, I have Der Robin Hood Club by Anja Wagner. It is a German book, so I don't think they have it in English. Viola in Real Life by Adriana Trigani. Endangered by Elliot Treffer. Marshmallow Magic and the Wild Rose Rouge by Karen McCombie. Pick of the Litter by Bill Wallace. As Simple as It Seems by Sarah Weeks. 8 Keys by Suzanne Lafleur. Bad Pets Save Christmas by Alan Tsulo. Gracefully Grayson by Amy Polonsky. No Dogs Allowed by Bill Wallace. Hope Was Here by Joanne Bauer. A Crooked Kind of Perfect by Linda Urban. Turtle in Paradise by Jennifer L. Holm. Faith, Hope, and Ivy June by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. Almost Home by Joanne Bauer. The Secret Language of Girls by Frances O'Rourke Dowell. The Second Life of Abigail Walker by Frances O'Rourke Dowell. The Leaning Dog by K.A. Nutzum. Serendipity in Me by Judith L. Roth. Close to Famous by Joanne Bauer. Vorstadtkrokodile by Max von der Grün. It is also a German book. The next few are by Disney Fairies. So there's Iridessa Lost at Sea, Fira and the Full Moon, Queen Clarion's Secret, Rosetta's Daring Day, A Masterpiece for Bess, Beck Beyond the Sea, The Trouble with Tink, Ronnie in the Mermaid Lagoon, and Fawn and the Mysterious Trickster. FYI, these are just books I got when I was really small. The next three are in a series called Jewel Thieves by Hope McLean. Once again, I did get these books when I was small. I just never read them, and there are more books in the series. I'm not really interested. So the first one is Jewel Thieves, Catch Us If You Can. The second is Jewel Thieves, Diamonds Are a Thief's Best Friend. And the third is Jewel Thieves, Keep Friends Close but Emeralds Closer. The next two books are in German and they're by Kerstin Gier, and it's the Love Goes Through All Times, I guess it translates like that series. You can get these ones in English. So the first one is Rubinrot, which in English is Ruby Red. And the second one is Saphir Blau, which in English is, I don't even know. Zephyr, what's Zephyr? I don't even know. Zephyr Blau. Tell me in the comments below what kind of a gem a Zephyr is. It's a blue one though, that's for sure. And the last book on my top shelf is The Time Between Us by Tamara Ireland Stone. You're seriously gonna start vacuuming now? There we go, my mom finally stopped vacuuming. So on the second shelf I have The Lunar Chronicles by Cassandra Mayer, and that goes Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, and Winter. Then I have How to Ditch Your Fairy by Justine Lavallestier, The Fairy Godmother's Academy, Birdie's Book by Jan Bozarth, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, The Tale of Emily Winsnap by Liz Kesslin, The School for Good and Evil Book 1 by Soman Chainani, The School for Good and Evil Book 2, A World Without Princes by Soman Chainani, Enchanted by Alethea Contis, Story Thieves by James Riley, The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer, Atlantia by Ali Condi, 13 Treasures by Michelle Harrison, Breadcrumbs by Anne Ursu, The Pearl of Anton by Jean Del Vecchio, Scorched by Mary Mancusi, Shattered by Mary Mancusi, Dragon Run by Patrick Matthews, How to Train Your Dragon by Cressida Cowell, Dragon's Time by Annie and Todd McCaffrey, Sky Dragons by Annie and Todd McCaffrey, and Dragonflight by Annie McCaffrey. On my third shelf, I have The Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare, which is the second book in the series because I don't have the first book, but I want to get it. I mean, this was 50 cents, so I just had to get it, but the other one wasn't there, so. Then I have the Hunger Games series by Suzanne Collins, which includes The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. Then I have a boxed set of the Star Wars series, which includes Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Was that right? Yeah, I was right! Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Then I have the first 8 books in the Cat Warriors series by Erin Hunter, which includes Midnight, Moonrise, Dawn, Starlight, Twilight, and Sunset. Then I have the Giver series by Lois Lowry, which includes The Giver, Gathering Blue, Messenger, and Sun. Then on my fourth shelf, I have the Secrets of Nicholas Flamel series by Michael Scott, which includes The Alchemist, The Magician, The Warlock, The Necromancer, and The Sorceress. Then I have the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan, which includes Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse, Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth, and Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian. Then I have the Goddess Girls series from 2 to 5 and a special edition, which I have never actually read, and they're kids' books, and I got them when I was really small, so shh, okay? And they're by Joanne Holub and Suzanne Williams, which includes Persephone the Phony, Aphrodite the Beauty, Artemis the Brave, Athena the Wise, and the special edition is The Girl Games. Please stop talking. Then I have a book called Heartbeat Love by James Patterson and Emily Raymond. It is a German book and I got it while I was in Germany, but it looks so amazing. But sadly there is no English version. I'm sorry. Then I have The Obvious, The Fault in Their Stars by John Green. Then I have Love Lucas by Chantelle Sedgwick, Epic Fail by Claire Lezebnik, Love Maybe by Heather Hepler, the very last book in Jessica Burkhart's Canterwood Crest Academy series, Home for Christmas. Then I have the Real Mermaids Don't series by Hélène Bourdeau, which is Real Mermaids Don't Wear Toe Rings, Real Mermaids Don't Hold Their Breath, Real Mermaids Don't Wear High Heels, and Real Mermaids Don't Sell Seashells. Then I have Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. In case you didn't know, which I highly doubt, Zoe Sugg is Zoella, and she is a YouTuber, and this is an amazing book, I promise you. Just go out and get it. She actually has a second book out now. It's Girl Online on Tour, and I honestly cannot wait to get it. Next, I have Binge by Tyler Oakley. I just finished reading it and I absolutely adored it. I just love it, oh my god. And the last book on this bookshelf is Marley and Me by John Grogan. So for my second bookshelf, the top shelf is actually filled with my stereo system and a whole bunch of CDs. I absolutely love music and I love listening to music while I'm reading, so that's why it's there. But for the second shelf on my bookshelf, I have Devilish by Maureen Johnson, The Blue Girl by Charles DeLint, Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, Une Dernière Chance by Alex Guterres, which is a French book, but you can get it in English. It's called Last Chance Angel. Ruined by Paula Morris, Once Dead, Twice Shy by Kim Harrison, Everyday Angel by Victoria Schwab, The Humming Room by Ellen Potter, What I Came to Tell You by Tommy Hayes, The Girl with the Silver Eyes by Willow Davis Roberts, The Woman in the Wall by Patrice Kindle, Precious Bones by Mika Ashley Hollinger, Nothing But Ghosts by Beth Kephart, This Is What I Want to Tell You by Heather Duffy Stone, LBD It's a Girl Thing by Grace Dent, Fetching Middle School Unleashed by Kira Stewart, The Winnie Years series by Lauren Miracle, which includes 10, 11, 12, and 13, and 13+1. The Twin series by Julia DeVillers and Jennifer Roy, which includes, insert picture here, Trading Faces. I can't find that book right now and I'm gonna cry. Take Two, Times Squared, Double Feature, and Triple Trouble. Out of My Mind by Sharon M. Draper, and Jake and Lily by Jerry Spinelli. Then on my third shelf, I have Black Beauty by Anna Sewell, Shadow by Michael Moore Purigo, The Invention of Hugo Cabaret by Brian Selznick, The Golden Compass by Philip Pullman, The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak, one of my all-time favorites, The Call of the Wild and White Fang by Jack London, The Life of Pi by Jan Martel, A Dog's Life by Anne Martin, Leonardo's Shadow by Christopher Gray, To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, The Complete Adventures of Charlie and Mr. Willy Wonka by Ronald Dahl, The Underneath by Kathy Apple, The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnfold, The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford, The Little Prince by Antoine Saint-Exupéry or something like that. I apologize, I can't pronounce this name. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson, Little Women and Me by Lauren Barratz-Blogstead, Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, The Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson, Finding Danny by Lindsay Glass, Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, Jane, Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, The Mysterious Island by Jules Verne, and A Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. On the fourth shelf of this bookshelf, I have Bone by Jeff Smith, The Adventure Begins, which includes the first 3 comics in the series. Bone by Jeff Smith, The Saga Continues, which includes books 4, 5, and 6 in the series. My Little Pony Friends Forever, comic number 2. Star Wars 4 Against the Galaxy, it is also a comic. Star Wars The Empire is Watching, also a comic. The Amulet series by Katsuki Buishi, which includes The Stonekeeper, Stonekeeper's Curse, The Cloud Searchers, The Last Council, Prince of the Elves, and Escape from Lucian. Then I have the 3 graphic novels by Raina Telgemeier, which includes Drama, Smile, and Sisters. Then I have The Adventures of Tintin, or Tintin, by Alex Irvine. Then I have the Dork Diary series by Rachel Renee Russell, which goes Tales from a Not So Fabulous Life, Tales from a Not So Popular Party Girl, Tales from a Not So Talented Pop Star, Tales from a Not So Graceful Ice Princess, Tales from a Not So Smart Miss Know-It-All, and Tales from a Not So Happy Heartbreaker. Then I have the Popularity Papers Book 1 by Lisa Ignato, The Boy Project, Notes and Observations by Kara McAllister, by Cami Kinnard, The Boy Problem, Notes and Predictions by Tabitha Reddy, by Cami Kinnard, and Dear Dumb Diary books by Jim Benton. I'm not going to show those because there are way too many. This journal belongs to Ratchet by Nancy J. Cavanaugh, and Rebel Mackenzie by Candace Renson. Then last but not least, for this bookshelf, I have the Discovery Girl handbooks, which is Friendship Hardship, Sticky Situations, Ask Allie All the Advice You'll Ever Need, My Worst Day and How to Survive It, and Growing Up. Then I have Stork by Wendy Delsall, Crisscross by Lynn Ray Perkins, Miracle Pets by Alan Sulo, Eine Woche voller Samstag by Paul Maar. It's also a German book. Ein Pferd namens Milchmann by Hilke Rosenboom, also German. Laurie Lune by Suzanne Julien, which is a French book. Island of the Blue Dolphins by Scott Odell. Eon by Alison Goodman. Iona by Alison Gooden. Spirit Animals Book 1 by Brandon Mull. Spirit Animals Book 2 by Maggie Stiefvater. Gold Medal Winter by Donna Freitas. Groove High, and Miss Frizz. I apologize if everything's shaking. We are now standing on my bed to go on my last bookshelf, which is this one right behind me. It goes across the top of my bed and goes on the end of both my bookshelves, and it has my favorite book series on it. So start with Maze Runner by James Dashner. I got the Scorched Trials comic book, which has nothing to do with the Scorched Trials. It's just a whole bunch of different stories, I guess. Then I have the Kill Order by James Dashner, which is the prequel. The Maze Runner by James Dashner, which I'm currently lending to a friend. Scorched Trials by James Dashner. And The Death Cure, which is the final book in the series. Then I have Tweet T. Sutherland's Wings of Fire series, and the first part of the series goes Wings of Fire, The Dragonette Prophecy, and it's from Clay's perspective. The second one is The Lost Heir, and it's from Tsunami's perspective. The third is The Hidden Kingdom, and that's from Glory's perspective. The fourth is The Dark Secret, which is from Starflight's perspective. And the fifth and the final book in the first part of the series is Bright Night from Sunny's perspective. The second part of the series has actually only just started, and it only has 3 books so far. And the first/6th book is Moon Rising from Moon's perspective. 2nd/7th is Winter Turning from Winter's perspective. And the 3rd/8th is Escaping Peril from Peril's perspective. And there will be more in the series because it is far from over, and I'm so thankful because these are just amazing. Then I have the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling and the Philosopher's Stone right now. I'm lending it to my mother, but I do have another copy of the Philosopher's Stone, and I'm so happy because it is the illustrated version, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to read it from this. Then there's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, and last but not least in the series, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Then for the very last book series and books in this bookshelf tour, I have the Lord of the Rings / Hobbit series by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I actually have the Lord of the Rings Location Handbook by Ian Brody. Then I actually have 2 copies of The Hobbit. Then I have the original trilogy, which is The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Took me forever to film. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe. So that is it for today. Bye!